Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's me in her box bed, ready to be viewed in all her cuteness. Today we're doing You Build Inner Thighs. So it's all about the inner thighs today. I'm demonstrating without equipment. It's the beginner level. If you want to advance, please put on some light ankle weights, nothing too heavy, or you can use a resistance band for the lying work. You're going to have to figure out where and when to use which equipment in order to make it the toughest for your fitness level. So once again, we're doing 10 exercises, just 10 minutes, 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. We'll be lying on the ground for the entire thing, which means you will need a nice cushy mat. When I show you the next exercise, you take a break during that 10 seconds, and then we come in together and strong for the 50 seconds of work. So the very first exercise before I press start is going to be lying on your back, and you can put your arms by your side, or if you want to engage your upper abs, you can just put them behind your head and lightly lift your shoulders. Bring your legs up, point your toes. We're going to come all the way out, pulse for 2, pull it in. Now if you want to point down and flex up, you can do that, but if that is distracting, you can just choose to point or to flex, whichever suits you best. So coming into that nice lying position, I'll set up my timer, pressing start, toes overhead, maybe you want to engage, down, 2 pulses, pull up, down, pulse, pulse, and up. I like to pull my heels in together by flexing my feet and then point on the way down. You need to really come all the way down so that you're opening up and stretching through your inner thighs. There's going to be a quick transition after this one into a side lying position with the back leg bent and the front leg on an angle to do some inner thigh raises. Down, down, pulling up, down, down. Imagine you've got heavy ankle weights on, so when you pull up, it's making it harder than it really is. Pull, pull, pull. 5 seconds, and up. 2 and 1. Nice job. Come into a side lying position. You want to have your back leg nice and straight. I'm up on my toe, and all we're doing is a diagonal raise. I'm turning my knee down, my heel up, pushing out of my shoulder, holding my belly in. It's up and up. I'm starting with my leg hovering off the mat already and then shooting higher from there. The aim is to keep everything else really still while you're just moving through that leg. Point your toe, lengthen as well as lift. Come on, up and up. Really feeling it through the inner thigh. We're going to stay on this side for 4 exercises to really fatigue this leg before we switch sides. Up and up, up and up. Simple stuff. Think about execution. Execution is key here. And 1. Okay, we're going to do big circle around and stop. Big circle around and stop. Keep that heel turned up, knee turned down. Doesn't matter which direction you go in, just circle with me, around and stop. Other way, around and stop. Okay, so you're still hovering at the beginning of that movement. I should be able to fit like a mandarin or an orange underneath your thigh. Around and stop. Around and stop. You could be feeling this in your obliques as well. I definitely am, because you're trying as much as possible to keep your hips to the front and to not move the rest of your body. So you're really firing your core here. No slouching. Around and stop. Around and stop. Breathe through it. If this is ever too much on your shoulder, you can come all the way down. So you can definitely come down like this, but that means you need to go higher. We're going to come up to the same height as this knee and bend press. Okay, you might be a bit lower. You're still on an angle to the front. Bend press, really high. Heel to the ceiling as much as possible, knee turned down. Tummies are in, push out of your rib cage. Come on, up. Now if it's too much, just come a bit lower, but really turn that heel up. Or you might want to come a little bit more to the front, which also increases the challenge. Up and up. The higher, the harder. Breathe through it. Come on. Short and sharp workout. Grit your teeth through the pain and just keep going. It's just lactic acid, that's what that burn is. 3, 2, 1, okay. Deep breath, we're gonna come in close to the other leg, arc it to the front, trying to get to 90 degrees, arc it to the back, big arc front, big arc back. Make sure you're still turning that knee down. If it's too much to come all the way to the front, do a smaller arc, maybe to 45 and back in line. 45 and back in line. I want a big up and down, up and down, up and down. Come on. Keeping the rest of your body stable. We're switching sides after this and doing those 4 exercises again. Up and down, up and down. Come on, you can do it. Come really high in the center. It's that bit in the center that really burns out that inner thigh, especially if you're wearing ankle weights. And if you're having heavy ankle weights on, then you want to be going slower. Don't injure yourself. And down. Nice job. Exactly the same thing other side. Perfect alignment. Back leg is up. This leg is at about 45 degrees. Turn that knee down and start raising up. Remember that orange? It's still under there. And you're coming up, twisting your chest towards the front, not allowing it to slouch like this, keeping your neck long, and up. You've only got 4 exercises on this leg. Then one last exercise on our back and we're done. Okay, so really give me everything you've got. You're only going to be working inner thighs once this week, unless you decide to add it on to the other workouts. So come on. 7, 6, keep twisting that knee down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to keep that leg up and we're going to do the circle. So circle around front, stop, circle around back, stop. Big circle around. Big circle other way. Now this one is a lot tougher to keep the rest of your body still, but what's keeping you still is your core. So tighten your abs and really keep everything flexed. You should feel your shoulder. You should feel your abs. You should feel this supporting leg pressing into the ground, trying not to move. All of this counts. Form really counts here, people. Big circle around. A big circle around. Come on, knee down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to get our leg up in line on that diagonal, bend, press. Remember, turn your knee down. Deep breath in. Bring it up, bend, press. Bend, press. So I'm trying to keep my leg up in line, roughly with the other leg. Chest towards the front. Press and press. And once again, if it's too much, keep it lower. But in that case, you might want to come further forward. Kneecap down. Come on. Push out of this rib cage. Push out of this shoulder. If you really need to, you can lie down on your arm. But if you can, you know you've only got this one and one more exercise, and then we're on our back again. So give me all you got, people. Lengthen away long. Keep it up. Don't drop it. 2 and 1. Okay, so we're coming in line this time, and we're going to sweep to the front, in line with your belly button. Sweep back. Sweep to the front. Sweep back. Big up and down, up and down. Now the down is not a full down. I've still got gap in between my leg and the mat. Remember, this is your option. Smaller range of motion. Up, down, all the way over, back in line. Are you still focusing on flexing through your core? Are you focusing on pushing down through your foot so that this back leg doesn't move? A little bit of movement is okay, but I want you to focus on keeping everything as still as possible. And then smile for me and make it look easy. 4, 3, we're on our back after this, 2, 1. Last exercise on your back. We're coming back into this position, maybe your hands behind your head. I'm going to move so I don't hit the basket. Come out, circle around and up. Out, hold for a second, circle around and up. Out, hold, circle around and up. I know this is abs as well. Lower abs and inner thighs are a match made in heaven. Out, hold, together and up. If this is too much, just do it a lot smaller. Out, hold, tiny up. Or out, bend your knees and up. Out, bend your knees and up. Nearly done. Around and up. Out, around and up. Out. This is a stretch at the same time as work. 5, 4. And last 1. Awesome job. So, did you feel that? Even without ankle weights, 50 seconds is enough reps to feel that burn. But definitely next time, if it wasn't enough, add some equipment, maybe add elevation. If you're up on a step, for example, you can drop your leg past the step, get extra range of motion. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again very soon. Bye for now.